Hey, what's up everyone? Long time no see. I'm finally back with another video because I have a Google Pixel here in my possession. I can't do an unboxing just because I purchased this used locally, and I've said this before. Try and purchase your devices maybe used or something like that locally where you can find a really good deal. I picked this up for $350. This is the 32 gig Pixel blue variant, as you can see. I really wanted the blue one, and I so happened to find a guy with a really good deal. So anyways, let's go over my first impressions and the specs of it. One, very nice in the hand. I would say one of the most comfortable devices I've held. Very easy to use one-handedly. You can access everything with your thumb. You don't have to reach too far or anything like that. So this is a 5-inch 1920 by 1080 AMOLED screen. You do have an 8 megapixel front-facing camera, earpiece, your sensors there. Unfortunately, nothing down here, so that is a wasted space. Unfortunately, I would have liked to seen either the screen larger or something, but left-hand side you have nothing aside from the SIM tray and some antenna lines. Up top, headphone jack, more antenna lines. On the right-hand side, antenna lines, power button, volume up and down. The power button is nice because it has a texture to it. Let's see if we can get this in focus here. So there's a slight texture, so that way you can helps you distinguish from the volume up and the power. And then on the bottom you have your USB-C mic and speaker. So the speaker's here and mic is in here. This uses the quick charging compliant for the USB-C spec. On the back you have the 12.3 megapixel camera, electronic image stabilization, no OIS. You have your flash, other sensors, and of course your fingerprint scanner. Something I've noticed, you won't notice at first hand unless if you know about this, but there is a slight taper in the body of the phone. So it's thinner down here and it becomes thicker. So it actually makes it very easy and light and to hold down here, since that's where it's going to be resting, and then it's more weight is up here because of that. So right here is where there would be glass, both on either the silver, black, or the blue, but I have a white Slick Wraps matte white skin there to kind of complement the white front. And also you'll see in my later video that this can be seen through that little window, so it kind of gives it a nice contrast. I like it. So anyways, the specs, it has a Snapdragon 821. It comes in a 32 or 128 gig variant with 4 gigs of RAM in each. So this does not have actual waterproofing. It's splash resistant and dust, but it's not an IP68 rating, so it's not going to be like a Samsung G6, iPhone 7, that sort of thing. But let's get into the UI. This is running Android O beta. I've opted into the beta system, so I didn't have to unlock the bootloader. I've been using it pretty much a week after it came out, and I've been very pleased with it, aside from this light gray quick toggle. I hate that it's so bright at night, and unfortunately there's not going to be much you can do about it. But I must say the UI on this phone is super responsive. It's faster than any phone that I've ever used, even compared to the Zook Z2, even compared to the Sony X Compact. Everything loads almost instantly, and I am very pleased with it. I must say, I don't know what sort of magic Google has done with the UI and the tuning, but everything just loads instantly. The responsiveness of opening apps and the fluidity, there's no stutters. I haven't had a single issue even on the Android O beta. There are just a few weird minor things I wish Android O beta would change, such as all the settings here. They're very jumbled around and confusing. Things aren't as easy to find anymore, but hopefully that will be fixed. You do have, similar to the Honor line, you have the swipe down on the fingerprint scanner Let's get this. So swipe down from the top. Again, beta software, so it may not be as responsive, but it's good. Battery life, because of the 2770 milliamp hour battery life has been not the best, usually getting around 3.5-4 hours of screen on time, which is not that great considering that the Zook Z2 has pretty much the same form factor and has a larger 3500 milliamp hour battery, but the quick charging on this is nice. It's able to charge up fairly quickly. Standby time is amazing as well. I'm able to just leave it off at night with the pretty much data on only, and I only lose maybe like 1% throughout the whole night sort of thing. So there's my last day there. Unfortunately, not too great a battery life. 4 hours of screen on time, and I did have to charge it through part of the day right there. So I thought I would give my first impressions of the Pixel, show you guys. Sorry it's been so long. I've been very busy with school and just life itself. So even if, let's say, we were to watch a video here, we have the picture-in-picture mode right there. Something I do not like is the speaker. Speaker quality is not that great. It's very sharp at loud volumes. I would have liked to see like a front-facing speaker, at least in this area. That would have been nice. But it doesn't get too loud, but when it does get loud at higher volumes, it is very sharp and doesn't really sound that great. Call quality has been great, but I love this device. This has been my daily driver for the past 3.5 weeks maybe or so, and I'm not going to switch until maybe the Pixel 2 comes out. So here's a quick comparison in size of the other devices I have. Alright, so we got a Nextbit Robin, good old Nextbit 5.2 inch. We have the Zook Z2, which is closest in size with a 5.2 inch as well, and then we have the Xiaomi Redmi Note 4 with a 5.5 inch screen. So you can see Nextbit and the Xiaomi, they're going to be closest in screen size, but yet one has a larger screen than the other. Whereas these, Zook uses the space down here with the fingerprint scanner. They're similar in size. The Zook has a larger battery. I do wish, and it's taken me a long time even to this day to get used to the power button up top. I would have liked to seen it down here. I guess maybe because I've just been used to the Zook this whole time, but having it up there gets confusing every once in a while. But fingerprint scanner with it unlocking super quickly, I don't really have to press it. So anyways, I just wanted to give you guys this first impressions. Stay tuned for my full review. I've been really slow to put out videos now, but I apologize. I'm back at work and in school, so that takes up a lot of my time. I really appreciate you guys' support and subscribing to my channel. Definitely feel free to share and like this video. And as always, leave comments down below if you have any questions or any comments as well. I'll see you guys in the next one, and you take care.